Good evening, YouTube. What's up? This is Ivy Redemption, and I'm just going to bring you a video. I'm sorry it's kind of a bit long, but it's got so much information in it. It's jam-packed with all the news, the rumors, the information, which is pouring from all corners of the world of the internet, about Grand Theft Auto 5. We've got all this stuff coming out. Rockstar have kept tight-lipped about the whole thing. They're playing it close to the chest. They are not giving away any goddamn details, I swear. But luckily, they've hidden a lot of stuff inside the trailer, which people keep analyzing. I've analyzed it. I've dragged so much out, and you can learn a huge, huge amount from that 1.1 minute 50 something like that seconds trailer. Obviously, the trailer is playing in the background right now. I did that so you guys wouldn't get bored of me rambling on. But yeah, you'll be able to see some of the things that I'm pointing out too, which is obviously it serves as an ambiguous term right now. But I'm going to start with the first thing, which is the biggest and I believe the most exciting thing, which is going to be coming into Grand Theft Auto 5, which is the fact, yes, this is probably, I suppose it's kind of an oxymoron, this is probably a fact where the character you're going to be able to play as, the main protagonist, is Tommy Vercetti from Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Boom. In the trailer, we see a man who looks exactly like Tommy Vercetti, only older, because obviously this game is set 30 years after Vice City, because Vice City was in the 80s. We're now talking 2012, 2013 kind of timeline. You see this man, he's wearing a black suit, he's jumping from a van with an AK-47, he's racing through the streets in a blue convertible. All these shots add up to suggest that he is the main character. He's going to be the one you play as, and also the big giveaway here is the fact that the man who voices Tommy Vercetti in the trailer is also the guy, the voice actor who played Tommy Vercetti in Vice City itself. So, big enough giveaway right there, guys. Another rumor is that there's going to be multiple playable characters in the story mode. You're not going to be just playing as one guy this time around. And there is a huge hint as to who another character might be. This is another bombshell coming down, guys. Literally, in one of the sort of the frames, we see an African-American male running through a back alley being chased by police and in helicopters and cars and on foot. And this African-American male is wearing a white tank top and jeans. You don't need to be a genius to guess who that's supposed to be a replica of. Carl Johnson, the protagonist from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. He couldn't be any more like sort of reminiscent of that guy, because if if it's chronologically correct, this is going to be 20 years after the existence of San Andreas, Call of Duty. Call of Duty? What the hell did that come from? Carl Johnson. I don't even know what I'm talking about right here. It would be 20 years since Carl Johnson exists in that game. So he would be almost 40 years old now, and obviously he was before the leader of the biggest gang in San Andreas, which is Grove Street gang. And obviously this game is set in Los Santos, which is where he was born, it's where he grew up, it's where he has his gang. So there is a very strong, literally 95% possibility that that is Carl Johnson. And also, furthermore, continuing on, there is another fact that is drawn from the trailer which suggests that dogs are going to be present in this game. Dogs and other wildlife, of course, like fish and birds, and this does not seem like such an impossibility because obviously Red Dead Redemption, a game which is much more recent a production from Rockstar, is loaded with animals, absolutely loaded with animals. We have like the horses and the cows and the dogs and all kinds of stuff like that. So obviously it's not that far an impossibility. And there is a slight rumor, I don't believe this is true, but there's a slight rumor that children will be in this game too. Now, obviously that's happened in other games before. We've had children in other games before, such as Fallout, where children existed but couldn't be harmed. I think they could go with that. It would take the realism down slightly, but sort of up at the same time, if you know what I mean. There's going to be pilotable planes. Very, 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 very strong possibility. Even a fact, you could consider it. Commercial planes, military jets, all kinds of stuff like that. And this is sort of strengthened by the quotes from like the developers that say that this is the biggest project they've ever done. It's literally huge. Bigger than Grand Theft Auto 4, bigger than Red Dead Redemption, bigger than San Andreas. It's huge. So you're going to need planes and sort of aircraft to get around the map itself. And something which shows that you're going to need to use this, the fact that there is going to be purchasable and upgradable property all over the map. So obviously you're going to need to use that if it's as big as they say, because you can't just have one spawn point or whatever, one save point, and then go from there to there to there to there to there to there. You know what I mean? You're going to have to spread out across the map, buy different properties, upgrade it. And talking about sort of the sideline kind of things, the side missions, the side games. There's going to be playable golf, which should be pretty cool because like Grand Theft Auto 4 had the bowling, had the darts. Those are going to feature, and also there's going to be playable golf. A possible storyline suggestion that's buzzing around the internet is that all of the characters from the previous GTA games, specifically specifically Tommy, Claude, and CJ will all intersect, all interconnect in some way. Their lives will come together as one, and something will happen with the three of them. I'm not quite sure what could happen, but they're all in the same place at the same time. It could happen. So that there's a frame, a sort of scene in the trailer where we see this guy, this hobo, and he's dressed up, and he looks not dressed up. He's dressed exactly the way Nico Bellic dressed when we first met him on Grand Theft Auto 4. He looks like Grand Theft Auto 4 Nico Bellic, but is it actually him? I doubt it, because unless something really bad happened to the guy over the past couple of years, there's no way he's going to be a hobo right now. But sort of a downside to it is that some online chatter states there is a chance it could be March 2013 before this game is officially released. But the majority of people state that it will actually be a summer 2012 release, which is, all fun and games. But that does come pretty close to the release of the new Call of Duty. Whether it's going to be Modern Warfare 4 or Black Ops 2, nobody knows. But apparently, I think I read somewhere that between Call of Duty, the next one, and Grand Theft Auto 5 are going to make up a third of all game sales in the year of 2012. So this is going to be a pretty big year for those two games, those two companies. But you don't really care about that, do you? Character customization in the game is back to a much higher extent of keeping fit and changing personal features such as hairstyle, tattoos, everything like that. So you're going to get a more personal feel of your character himself. And finally, the AI, or the artificial intelligence, the pedestrianized characters in the game are going to be much more active, with some of them sort of actively engaging in things such as crimes, mugging, car theft, assaults. You're going to have them actively going into the shops to sort of purchase stuff and try stuff on, and they're going to look like they do what you do, sort of gang warfare is going to be going on across the map, and you'll notice that, you'll see that, and the whole game itself is just a lot more in depth. There's a lot more to do. It looks incredible, the graphics wise. It's so huge. It's absolutely enormous. We've got everything coming back that we wanted to come back, and I'm going to make another video in about 2 months with all the latest news again, and it's going to, hopefully, it will include stuff like the weapons. It's going to include vehicles, more confirmed features, characters, a little bit more about the map, maybe where the missions are going to go, maybe where the storyline is going to progress to. So I hope you're going to subscribe so you get a chance to see that video. I hope you enjoyed this video itself. Sorry, I keep coughing. I haven't had a drink for like an hour, and I hope you guys like this video. I hope you're going to give it a like, and thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon, guys.